everybody. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening. I hope wherever you are, whatever time of the day it is, that you're having a good one and that you're ready to flow. I'm Heather and I'm the Bent Yogi. This is Friday Power Flow and we are going to get started in Downward Facing Dog. Before we really get into it, if you're practicing with me, if you like these classes, subscribe to my channel and maybe even share it with a friend. And if you're looking for full-length classes, remember you can become a patron on my Patreon page, or you can visit my yoga studio, Sanctuary Power Yoga, and there are links for both of those below. Find your downward dog if you haven't already. Set your gaze, set your hands, and set your feet. It's kind of funny how yoga teachers say that. Find your downward dog, like you put it away in a drawer somewhere and forgot about it. It's not quite like that, but with all the stuff that happens every day, pretty much every moment of every day, it can be, your practice can be this process, this practice of finding your downward dog, of finding yourself again, finding your center and your balance. And there's no rush with it. So even though this is Friday Power Flow, take your time finding your downward dog. And if it feels better to start in child's pose, you can start in child's pose. If you want to add in some movement, you can add in some movement. Find your breath. Notice if this whole time that I've been talking, have you been paying attention to your breath? And if not, that's okay, because you can start right now. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Together, let's take a big inhale and a big exhale. Take one more deep breath in here. And as you exhale lightly, step or jump to the front of your mat. Bend your knees a lot. Feet can be together apart. Rest your torso on your thighs. Almost a halfway lift here. Interlace your fingers at your low back. Maybe add a towel or a strap between your hands. And let your arms lengthen. Let your knuckles press back so much so that your chest starts to peel up off your legs. So you get almost a back bend here. Take a big breath in. With your fingers interlaced, fold forward. You can walk your feet apart if they were together. I like to take my feet about hips width distance in a forward fold like this, just for balance and stability. And a couple of breaths, just gently beginning to rinse out your shoulders. I usually carry a lot of tension in my shoulders, and I've been noticing that my left shoulder has kind of a knot in it. So I thought that's what I'd focus on today in this practice. Not the knot in my shoulder, but focus on creating some space in my shoulders. And every practice, right, that's what we can focus on, creating space in our bodies. And today, just a little more focus on one particular area. Let your head hang if you can here. Notice if you are hanging out with your toes, soften your toes. If you've lost your breath, come on back to it. If you've gotten lost somewhere in your head, come on back to your body. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. Release your hands. Walk your feet closer together or to touch and rise to stand. Come on up. Shoulders roll back. Hands reach high, heart lifts. Take a big inhale. Hands to your heart, exhale. Set your gaze here. Lower your gaze or close your eyes. Feel out your foundation. Feel your breath. Set an intention for your practice if you like. Take a big inhale. And a big exhale. Inhale, hands sweep high, reach up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands to your mat. Step back to your high push-up, high plank. Knees lifted or lowered, big inhale, forward and halfway down, low push-up, chaturanga. You can drop your knees here or come all the way down. Inhaling, upward facing dog, maybe a cobra or a low cobra. Take an extra breath in. Exhale back to your downward dog or your child's pose. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. Another deep breath in here. Exhale lightly, step or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, lift and reach. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands to your mat, high push-up to low push-up, exhale. Upward dog, take a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Set your gaze, you can close your eyes. You can add in child's pose at any point. You can add in any variations that you like today. Take another big breath in here. Exhale, walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to stand. Lift up. You can look up, go back, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Upward dog, a deep breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Take a big inhale. Then a big exhale. A deep breath in. And a long breath out. One more big breath in here. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Rise up. Here comes Winston. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Upward dog. He opted for a nap instead of a practice. Downward dog. Exhale. Big breath in here. And a long breath out. A big breath in. And a big breath out. Take another big inhale. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale all the way up. Lift and reach. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. Chaturanga, low push-up. Step or jump back. Upward dog. Take a big breath in. Downward dog. Breath out. Here, bring your feet together and a little bit forward. Take your right leg up to the sky. Low belly draws in and up. Left heel can sink a little closer to your mat. Really extend up and out through your right leg. Take a big inhale. Come on forward to your high push-up. Draw your knee into your chest. Lift out of your shoulders. Feel if you can. Spread your shoulder blades apart from one another. Inhale up and back to your three-legged dog. Crescent lunge. Right foot steps up. Rise up here. Find your footing. Eagle arms. Wrap your left arm under your right. And if the arm wrap doesn't quite work, you can bring your hands to your heart or opposite hand to opposite elbow. From here, lift off. Come on into your eagle, your full eagle. Take your left leg, wrap it up and over. Feel your arms wrapped. Feel your left shoulder, left hip draw back a little bit. Feel if you're wobbly. I'm a little wobbly today. That's okay. Steady gaze, steady breath. Feel for lifting your elbows, pressing them a little bit forward, but then softening your shoulders down. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. As you inhale and wrap, release, reach all the way up. Fold forward, exhale. Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit down, lift up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Upward dog, a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Right foot steps forward, warrior one. Come up, reach up. Set your feet, lengthen through your back leg, lengthen through your upper body. Take a big inhale. Open out, warrior two. Now you might lengthen the space between your feet and feel for lengthening through your arms, through your fingers. Dip into your front knee, spin your palms to the sky. Take your right hand high, reverse your warrior. Reach up and go back. Take a really big inhale here. Exhale, hands come down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Take a deep breath in and a breath out. Another big inhale here. Exhale, walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale. exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to stand, rise and reach. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Upward dog, a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Feet together and forward. Left leg to the sky. Let your right heel sink a little closer to the ground so you are lengthening your legs apart from one another. Low belly in and up, big inhale. High push up, draw your knee into your chest. Again, round out of your shoulders, pull your belly in and up. Now you can tuck your nose or your forehead in to meet your knee. Inhale up and back to your three-legged dog. Crescent lunge, a light step, a little bit of momentum, but really intentional as you step up and rise up. Eagle arms, right arm wraps under your left. Set your gaze. And this is tricky because you're probably looking right at your arms. Connect into your left foot. Now take your right leg, wrap it up and over for your full eagle. So you might have to switch or shift your drishti just a bit. Let your right shoulder draw back, your right hip draw back. Big bend in your standing knee, but tall and upright in your upper body. Feeling some space between your shoulder blades here. Let there be some space between your standing toes so you're not hanging on. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Now as you inhale, rise up, reach up, fold forward, exhale. Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit down, lift up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Upward dog, a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Left foot steps forward, warrior one. Winston just walked right on through. I don't know if you guys could see that. He was looking to see if there were any bears outside. Bend into your front knee. Open out, warrior two. There aren't any bears out this morning. Bend into your front knee, track it over your front ankle. Lengthen through your back leg. Watch out for leaning forward, right? Or leaning back. Shoulders track over hips here. Spin your palms to the sky. Take your left hand high, reverse your warrior. Lengthening, strengthening through your back leg. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Hands come down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Upward dog, a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Take a big inhale. And a big exhale. Another deep breath in here. Exhale. Walker jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit down, lift up. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Upward dog. Take a breath in. Downward dog. Breath out. Right foot steps. Warrior one. Back foot flat. Rise up. Exhale. Hands to your mat. Chaturanga. Low push up. Upward dog. Inhale. Downward dog. Exhale. Left foot steps. Warrior one. Reach up. Exhale. Hands come back down. High push up to low. Upward dog. A big inhale. Downward dog. Exhale. Right foot again. Warrior one. Rise up. Open out to your warrior two. Right hand high. Reverse your warrior. Exhale. Hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one. Open out. Warrior two. Left hand high. Reverse. Exhale. Hands to your mat. High push up to low push up. Upward dog. Breathe in. Downward dog. Breathe out. Take a big inhale. And a big exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more deep inhale. Exhale. Walker jump forward. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Rise up. Lift and reach. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Upward dog. A big breath in. Downward dog. Breath out. Feet together and forward. Right leg to the sky again. Lift up. Lengthen. Come on forward to your high push up. Draw your knee into your chest. Spread your fingers wide. Lift out of your shoulders. Belly in and up. Inhale, up and back to your three-legged dog. Crescent lunge. Right foot steps up. Rise up. Let there be space right to left between your feet. Draw your hands together at your heart. Big inhale. Twist to your right. Left elbow towards the outside of your right thigh. Back knee lifted or lowered. Now you're twisting here, lengthening so you can twist, breathing so you can twist and rinse out. And hands can stay together or they can open up. I find that with my left arm on the outside of my right leg, that helps me to get into that space between my shoulder blades, right? So a little bit of space there, lengthening, breathing into the tension, right, to release it rather than resisting it and creating more. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. On your next inhale, come up and around to your warrior two. Spin your back foot flat. Take your right hand high reverse, side angle, Parsva Konasana. Right elbow to your right thigh or right hand down inside your front foot. Take your top arm, wrap it around behind your back. Your half bind or your full bind. Now opening across the front of the shoulders, the front of the body. Again, noticing if there's resistance and tension. That doesn't have to be your focus. You don't have to get stuck. The resistance, the tension is stuck energy. You don't have to get stuck in that. You can shift your focus to opening, creating space, lightening up. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Inhale, reach your top arm back up. Let it bring you up to your warrior two. Here, straighten your front leg. Drop your hands, square your hips forward, step your back foot in halfway or a third of the way, and take your right foot a little to your right. Here, reach your hands out to the sides. Left hand goes high, right hand down behind you. Now, drop your left hand down your back toward your shoulder blades and creep your right hand up your back so you are maybe connecting your hands behind your back. And if that doesn't work, a towel or strap is a great option, or you can just catch hold of your shirt behind your back. Take a big inhale, fold forward as you exhale. And as you come into this, you have the shoulder rinse. You have a little bit of balance even with the 2 feet on your mat. Lengthening through your legs. There's a lot going on. So take your time with it. Feel where you can soften. It might be your toes. It might be adding a bend to your knees. Maybe it's easing off the arm bind. Feel what works for you. Use this pose as practice. Find a variation that allows you to find some ease. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. A variation that allows you to find a little more space. One more deep breath in. Exhale, release your hands. You can kind of shake out your shoulders a little bit. Step your left foot up to meet your right and rise to stand. Big breath in, reach up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Upward dog, a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Left foot steps forward. Back to the front. Release the hands. Inhale, rise up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Upward dog, a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Feet together and forward, left leg to the sky. Come on forward to your high push up. Draw your knee into your chest. Tuck in, squeeze in. Still lift out of your shoulders. Inhale, up and back to your three-legged dog. Now, crescent lunge. Left foot steps up. Rise up. Left foot is a little to your left. Bend your left knee. Hands to your heart. Take a big inhale. Twist to your left. Right elbow towards the outside of your left thigh. Feel your breath. Find your focus. And let this be part of how you find your focus. Having some time for yourself. Rinsing out and opening up. Hands can stay together or they can open up. Right hand reaching down, left hand reaching up for the sky. Use your inhale to create length. As you exhale, you can rinse out. Use your inhale. Imagine it getting into those tight spots. And as you exhale, letting your breath carry that tension away. Once more, breathe in and breathe out. On your next inhale, come up and around to your warrior two. Take your left hand high, reverse your warrior, side angle. Left elbow to your left thigh, or your hand slides down inside the foot. Right arm reaches up. Take it around behind your back, half bind or full bind. You might be able to connect your hands. Maybe you're moving your hands towards each other. You're moving from where you are towards more space, more ease. A big breath in and a long breath out. Breathe in and breathe out. Big inhale, big exhale. Inhale, reach your top arm up. Let it bring you up to your warrior two. Straighten your front leg, drop your hands. Step your back foot in, square your hips forward. Left foot a little to your left here. Now, reach your hands out to the sides. Reach your right arm high, left hand down beside you. Drop your right hand down your back towards your shoulder blades and let your left hand creep up your back. So you might be able to hook your hands. I always have a harder time on this side. And I don't know why. Usually one side is a little more challenging than the other. So you can feel that too. Use a towel or strap between your hands. Take a big inhale and fold forward as you exhale. Soften your toes. Watch out for this right arm pushing against your head. Right, let there be some space between the arm and the head. My fingers are connected, but I can feel them sliding apart really slowly. Right, that's okay. You can always reset, adjust, work with it. Find a way to work with your body so that this practice can work for you. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Breathe in and breathe out. One more big inhale. Exhale. Release your hands. Wiggle your shoulders a little bit and step your right foot up to meet your left. Set your feet and rise to stand. Hands high, heart lifts. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Upward dog. Take a big breath in. Downward dog. Breath out. Bring your feet together and forward. Take your right leg up to the sky. Come up forward to your high push-up. Draw your knee into your chest. One more time. Lift out of your shoulders. Maybe you can come a little more forward. Inhale up and back to your three-legged dog. Bend your right knee for your down dog hip opener. Take a big inhale here. Half pigeon. Right knee comes forward. Left leg long behind you. Might be able to wiggle that right foot over and forward. Take a big breath in. And lengthen and fold. If this variation doesn't work, set up a variation on your back. Or adapt this variation. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. And if you can adapt the pose, the practice, so that it works for you, right? You're finding a way to be adaptable, be more flexible, not just on your mat, but in your life. Practicing going with the flow. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. Releasing some of that tension that maybe holds you back. A big breath in and a big breath out. And take a deep inhale and a big exhale. Here, come on up and sweep your back leg out and around in front of you. Setting up for the seated twist, take your right foot to the outside of your left thigh. And you can keep your left leg straight out, or you can tuck your left foot under your right hip. Right foot is flat. I like to take my hands, catch hold of my right knee here. Sit a little bit taller, a big breath in, and then start to twist to the right. And you can keep your left hand on your right knee, but if you want to get into your shoulders a little more, take your left elbow on the outside of that right leg. And take your time, feel it out. The right hand behind you acts as a self-assist, so if you start to round, you can use that arm, that hand, just a little lift up. And then as you encounter resistance, might be in familiar places, might be in surprising places, notice how you meet that resistance. Do you get stuck in it? Are you focusing on it? Focus on creating a way, finding a way to create a shift. That's what we're doing when we get on our mats. We're finding a way to create a shift. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. One more big inhale. As you exhale, come on back to center. Come on into your boat pose, Navasana. Bent knees or straight legs, hands forward or hands up overhead, whatever variation you like. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross your ankles, rock forward, plant your hands, make your way back to your downward facing dog. You can move through your vinyasa or just step back and take a big breath in and a long breath out. Bring your feet together and forward. Take your left leg to the sky. Come on forward to your high push-up. Draw your knee into your chest. Right leg stays active. Lifting out of the shoulders. Belly in and up. Inhale up and back to your three-legged dog. Bend your left knee for your down dog hip opener. Just a breath or two here. Maybe you wiggle your foot around. Move your knee or your hip. And then come on into your half pigeon. Now, come on into your half pigeon. Find some length in your right leg. You can adjust where the left foot lands. Take a big inhale and lengthen and fold forward. Big breath in and a long breath out. And this side might be really similar to the other side. It might be really different. Find what works so that this works for you. And we are finding a way to create a shift, to cultivate space and strength and ease. Sometimes the shifts are really big, aha moments, right? But sometimes the shifts are really small and subtle. That's why we pay attention. So we can notice what's happening when it's happening. Take a big breath in and a big breath out, so that we can enjoy ourselves right here, right now. So we can be in joy. Big breath in and a long breath out. Now come on up, sweep your back leg out and around in front of you, setting up for the seated twist on this side. Right leg can stay straight out, left foot to the outside of your right thigh, or if you want to tuck that right foot under your left hip, you can. Left foot flat. Here again, take your hands just for a moment. Catch hold of your left knee. Sit really tall so you're drawing your spine into your body. You have a lot of length. Now twist to your left. Left hand comes back behind you. Your right hand can stay on the left knee, or you can take your right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Whatever variation you're in, take your time with it. Give yourself the time to find some space, to find some release. A big breath in and a long breath out. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more big inhale. Exhale, release. Come on back to center. Take your feet straight out in front of you. Sit tall, hands forward, lower back slowly for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way down. Set up for your bridge or your wheel. Plant your feet, plant your hands, and come on up. Maybe a little more space in your shoulders here. Right, so maybe you try a wheel. Take a big inhale. And a big exhale. Once more, a deep breath in. Lift, fill up. And as you exhale, gently come on down. Here you can bring your feet together and your knees wide for Supta Baddha Konasana. Hands and arms alongside you. If you want to bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, you can. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. And we'll move right from here into Shavasana. You can take your legs out. You can take your legs up. Take a big breath in. And a long exhale. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Just bring some gentle movement back to your body. Here, draw your knees to your chest. Roll to one side and make your way to seated. Hands to your heart. Set your gaze. Lower your gaze or close your eyes. And together, let's take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Drawing your thumbs to your forehead, to your third eye center. Together we say, Namaste. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for joining me today for Friday Power Flow. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember, like the video and subscribe. I'm Heather. I'm the Bent Yogi. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. And I'll see you on your mat.